Tell me a bit about universities in your country. Are you going to university at the moment?
Yeah, I'm still a university student, and I have graduated from the postgraduate school, and I'm planning to go to university in the UK.
Oh, great!
Yeah, I love this place.
It's good. Nice to hear. How about you, Maria? Are you?
Yeah, I'm also a student and I study at the university in Russia, but probably I will take my master's degree at the university in the UK. I don't know.
That's nice. Is it expensive to study in your countries?
Actually, I think it depends because if you wanted to enter a private school,
Yeah.
of course it's really expensive. I mean, and but if you just some state university, it doesn't cost a lot.
Yeah. In England, a lot of students are unhappy because it's now maybe £9,000 a year for. They have to borrow this from the government, a student loan, and so a lot of students. To be honest,
It's just a loan.
Yeah, and they've got to pay it back.
Yeah, you have to pay it back really.
So that's the reason why they needed to take a gap year.
Yeah, some people just go away and try and earn some money to help not do this. So they have a lot of debt at the end of their time. So in England at the moment, this is a bit of a big issue. And student numbers are actually falling a bit. How do you pay for it in Russia and China? Do you have to pay yourself or does the government help?
Actually, if you are doing the bachelor degree, you need to pay for yourself. But if you can enter the postgraduate school to get a higher degree like a master or PhD, you don't need to pay anything, and you can get a different amount of money to support your living cost.
That's quite nice. And in Russia, do you get help from the government?
Personally, I don't pay for my studies
Nice.
at the university because I think that in almost all the universities in Russia there are several positions for students with the best results of the exams who can get scholarship from the government. And so I don't pay for the university, and every month government gives me a small amount of money to support my studies.
Yes.
And you also can apply for different grants and yes. I don't know, for different money. If, for example, if you do some research, you can present your project to judges and they will decide whether they give you money or don't.
That's a really good idea. It's really nice. And is it hard work at university? As a student, you have to get a lot of homework. You working.
Actually, it's quite different from the high school.
Be honest.
I mean, be honest, yes. It's easier than the studies.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Easier than high school?
There is actually no homework. I mean, only maybe little homework. Yes. You are not forced to do the homework. You can even if you got the homework. You can just leave it away and have some fun.
But it stays until the end of the term, and at the end of the term you have to do everything
the
in
last 2
week.
weeks.
So the
last 2 weeks is the hardest.
Really busy.
Yeah.
With this kind of stuff. And what's the accommodation and things like? Is it easy to find a place to live at university? Or do they help you with this, or do you have to live in a student house?
If you don't pay for the university and if you get scholarship, the university provides you with a student's house, so with the room at the student's house. But normally the accommodation is not very good, frankly speaking, in Russia. So some students prefer to, for example, to rent a flat or to share a flat with someone. So it is not so expensive, but it's better.
That's nice, yeah.
Actually, in China, it's quite different because no matter which degree you want to get, the university will provide you the accommodation.
Is it really? That's quite
yes,
good.
and it's cheap. It's quite cheap. So nearly all of the students, they choose to stay in the apartment or residential students.
Nice. In England, it tends to be the first year you get a hall of residence, but then the next 2 years or 3 years, you've got to find your own place.
You need to move out?
Yeah, you have to move out. They don't guarantee accommodation after the first year.
Because there is no enough?
No, there's not enough, and they always let the new students go there first, so experienced ones get... and it's fun, but it's sometimes quite expensive. You know, you've got to find accommodation for everyone.
But I've heard that, for example, if you study at the University of Cambridge, it is compulsory to stay in the halls of residence and pay for it.
Yeah, some of the Oxford and Cambridge, I think you get more opportunity to stay within the small colleges, so they're in a slightly better position.